Big story, and it's going to be a big story over the next few days, is that Afghanistan Foreign Minister Amir Muttaqi has come to India. Here are visuals of him landing in India, smiling, being received at the airport. This is a big visit. He's going to be in India for 6 days, from October 9th to October 16th. This is a big strategic visit. He was in Russia recently, and straight from Russia, he has come to India. So big things are happening. And this is him meeting Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister. And he's going to be meeting our foreign minister, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, tomorrow. Let's be very clear, this is not a ceremonial visit. No one comes for 6 days if something big is not happening. And I believe that something very big is on the cards. You see, America wants to bully Afghanistan. America wants to re-enter Afghanistan. They want to bring Afghanistan into their sphere of influence. They've been bullying, and Trump says, I want the Bagram airport. Let me play that clip of Trump repeatedly saying, I want the Bagram airport, otherwise bad things will happen. Typical Trump style.
We won't talk about that, but we're talking now to Afghanistan, and we want it back, and we want it back soon, right away. And if they don't do it, you're going to find out what I'm going to do.
So what Trump wants to do, he wants to use Pakistan to take over Afghanistan. The reality is, Afghanistan is strong enough to take over Pakistan. And in any case, we in India cannot let the Americans bully a country who we have a historical relationship with. We have civilizational connections with Afghanistan. Gandhara, which is part of modern-day Afghanistan, was considered one of the Mahajanapads in Vedic times. The contact between what is geographically modern-day India and Afghanistan has existed since the days of the Indus Valley civilization. And in fact, even more recently, during the Soviet intervention, 79 to 89, India was the only South Asian nation to recognize the Soviet-backed Democratic Republic of Afghanistan. So we have a long history with Afghanistan, and we will continue to have a long history. We can't let the Americans bully Afghanistan. The Afghans have decided to defend their national interest, and we will have to help them defend themselves. These Pakistanis, by the way, they say we finance the Taliban. They say we finance the Pakistan-Taliban, the Tehreek-e-Taliban. It's all rubbish that the Pakistanis have been abusing the Afghans. And they cannot fight the Afghans. They cannot fight the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. Pakistan is a weak country, and that's why they wanted to outsource the battle. Now my question is, when they say that we are funding the Taliban, we are telling the Afghans to fight them, we are funding the Tehreek-e-Pakistan, the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, I want to ask, what proof does Pakistan have that India has any funding to the TTP? The problem is Pakistan is an internal problem. Today, two parts of Pakistan have decided to declare independence. These two parts of Pakistan are going to be independent. You are going to have Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. If I take these two areas away, 53% of Pakistan is going to break away. They have decided to declare independence. And today, 97% of the incidents of the battle of freedom fighters, where is it happening? It is happening in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and in Balochistan. In both areas, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, freedom fighters are giving up their lives for the independence of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, for the independence of Balochistan. They are fighting for independence, and they are winning because the Pakistan army cannot fight their own battles. And because the Pakistan army is losing, its soldiers are dying, they are being attacked by the Balochis, by the freedom fighters in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. That's why they are complaining and saying, we are funding them. How are we funding them? This is happening all over, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reality. And I want to ask a question straight to the camera here. Were we funding the Taliban when the ISI chief Faiz Hamid in September 2021 was having a tea party in the Serena Hotel in Taliban with the Taliban? We have the pictures there. The day after the Taliban took over Afghanistan, the Pakistanis were very happy. They went there, they were having tea, and they said, now we are in power in Afghanistan. Effectively, they said it is the Pakistani spheres of influence. The pictures on the screen are of the then ISI chief meeting the Taliban. But today, Afghanistan has rejected Pakistan. They have realized what crooks they are. Top Taliban leaders have told Republic's Kabul reporter that Pakistan is begging Muttaqi, who is here by the way, now in Delhi and will be here for 6 days. They're begging the Afghan foreign minister to come and talk to them in Islamabad. But the Afghans have snubbed Pakistan. What is the reality? It is that people who have been supported by the Pakistan army in the past are coming back to bite them. All these people who Pakistan now says are threatening their sovereignty, are going to take over Pakistan. Who are these groups? Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, Pakistan-Taliban, all these groups, all the other groups, all the Islamist groups, who have they been supported by? They've been supported by Pakistan army in the past. Whether it be the emir of the Al-Qaeda, Ayman al-Zawahiri or Osama bin Laden, all these groups have in the past been supported by Pakistan. Pakistan has no business complaining today that we are talking to the Taliban, to Afghanistan. We will do whatever to defend our strategic interests. And let me tell Pakistan, if we want to encircle them, we will. If the Pakistanis are getting so worried that we have encircled them, then that is their problem. History has come back to bite them. Remember Abbottabad, where Osama bin Laden was caught. It was scarcely a mile away from the Pakistani military academy. Osama bin Laden was living next to the Pakistani military academy. Who kept Osama in Abbottabad? Who supported Osama bin Laden? Who kept him on Pakistani soil? Who financed him? Who fed him? Who built a castle for him? Was there no link between Ayman al-Zawahiri or Osama bin Laden? Did they not work together with the Pakistani army? Were they not on the side of the Pakistani army then? And now today, if other people, the Taliban is coming together against Pakistan, it's Pakistan's problem. And the country which has an infatuation with them currently, which is the United States of America, it's their problem. Why can't India help Taliban? Why can't India help Afghanistan? Why can't we? We does not mean that we agree with everything the Taliban does and the way they treat women. No, please don't believe that. We don't agree with the ideologies of the Taliban. Many things we disagree with, the way they function in the past, their violence, the way they treat women, we disagree. But this is a strategic relationship and we have to work in national interest. I want to say to the Pakistanis, whatever is happening is historic in India. If we want to sandwich Pakistan, we will. This is a 6-day historic visit. Big discussions will happen, I'm sure, with the foreign minister, with the national security advisor. In fact, I appeal to the government of India to support the freedom fighters in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. There can be no better time than now. This is a huge visit with major consequences. Please spread this video so that people can get the true perspective of the importance of this visit.